Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Zahra Syaputri with NPM 244120028 in class AKT 24A. In this discussion, I will explain about environment and management culture. Understanding the company environment. The work environment is an important thing in an organization. A good work environment is certainly the hope of every employee because with a good work environment, of course, employees will be able to carry out their duties well. With a good work environment, it can automatically provide satisfaction for employees. External and internal environment. The external environment of a company can be considered to have two layers, namely the general environment and the company environment. The general environment is the outermost layer that is widespread and affects the company indirectly. The general environment includes social, economic, legal/political, international, natural, and technological factors that equally affect all companies. The task environment is closer to the company and includes sectors that conduct daily transactions with the company and directly affect basic operations and performance. The company also has an internal environment that includes elements within the scope of the company. The internal environment consists of existing employees, management, and especially the company culture that determines employee behavior in the internal environment. Understanding company culture. Culture is a system of shared meanings and beliefs held by members of an organization that determines, to a large extent, how they act toward each other and outsiders. This definition of culture implies several things. First, culture is a perception. Individuals perceive an organization's culture based on what they see, hear, or experience in the organization. Second, even though individuals may have different backgrounds or work at different levels in the organization, they tend to describe the organization's culture in similar terms. Finally, organizational culture is a descriptive term. It is about how members perceive the organization, not about whether they like it. Benefits of corporate culture for organizational performance. There are two sides of the benefits obtained if corporate culture is understood by all levels of human resources and for the company. The benefits for human resources are A. As a guideline for behavior within the company. B. Providing encouragement to employees to achieve better work performance or productivity. C. Knowing for sure about their career in the company so as to encourage them to be consistent with their duties and responsibilities. The benefits obtained by the company include 1. To show external parties about the existence of the company from the characteristics it has in the midst of companies in the community. 2. As a guideline in determining policies related to the scope of internal company activities such as administrative regulations, relationships between departments, employee achievement awards, work assessments, and others. 3. Is a reference in preparing corporate planning. Influence of environment and corporate culture. A major influence on internal corporate culture is the external environment. Cultures can vary across organizations. However, organizations within the same industry often exhibit similar cultural characteristics. Internal culture must embody everything necessary to achieve success in the business environment. Adaptive culture. A strong corporate culture does not guarantee business success unless it encourages healthy adaptation to the external environment. Adaptive cultures have different values and behaviors than non-adaptive corporate cultures. In an adaptive culture, managers care about customers and internal people and processes in a beneficial direction. In a non-adaptive corporate culture, managers only think about themselves, and the values they embrace tend to be reluctant to take risks and make changes. Therefore, a strong culture alone is not enough, because an unhealthy culture may push the organization in the wrong direction. Culture is categorized into 4, namely A. Adaptability culture. Managers encourage values that support the company's ability to quickly recognize, understand, and interpret signals from the environment into new behavioral responses. Employees have autonomy in making decisions and acting freely to meet new needs. Managers also actively create change by encouraging and rewarding creativity, experimentation, and risk-taking. B. Achievement culture. A results-oriented culture that values competition, individual initiative, and achievement. The emphasis on winning and achieving ambitious goals is likened to the glue that holds the company together. C. Involvement culture. Emphasizes its internal focus on employee involvement and the role of employees to adapt quickly to changing environmental needs. This type of culture places a high value on meeting employee needs, and such organizations can be characterized by an atmosphere of affection and kinship. D. Consistency culture. Uses an internal focus and consistency orientation to maintain a stable environment. Compliance and thoroughness are characteristics of this culture, and this culture also supports and values a methodical and rational way of working. Conclusion. The corporate environment is an important factor that influences organizational performance. Consisting of the external environment, general and task, and the internal environment, employees, management, and corporate culture, both interact with each other. Corporate culture, as a system of shared values and beliefs, shapes the behavior of organizational members. A strong culture provides benefits such as behavioral guidelines, encouragement for achievement, and career understanding. In addition, an adaptive culture helps organizations deal with external changes. There are 4 types of cultures: conformity, achievement, involvement, and consistency, each of which has unique characteristics in supporting corporate success. That's all from me. Thank you for watching this video.